kakistocracy kakistocracy K-A-K-I-S-T-O-C-R-A-C-Y kakistocracy and that's a beauty of a word, isn't it?
Right. This is Comedy Featuring. My name is Vic and welcome to the show. Today we have the pleasure and honor to talk to someone amazing. He's a politician, but not just any politician, a party leader. He's a father and also someone who a lot of people of younger generation look up to and consider him as an idol. And of course, he speaks English fluently. Welcome to the show, Kun Tim. สวัสดีครับ
Thank you for having me. It's good to be here. Thank you so much.
It's great to have you here.
Yeah, it's good to be back at the Standard too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So, how's everything?
Good.
In life so far?
Good. A bit sleepy in the morning. I still need my cup of Joe, but I'll be okay.
Okay.
I'm
so
sure.
the year of rabbit is treating you well still so far.
Yes, I started off at Disneyland, so nothing much to
the best
complain.
place on earth.
You know, it's probably a last chance for me to spend some time with my daughter before the election starts.
Yep.
So I got to bribe her a little bit, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So we spent it in Hong Kong Disneyland, just in the hotel area, and 2 days at Disney. My head was about to fall off, but I survived. and
So I bet she's having a great time.
I hope so too. But then she probably understands that like she won't have an access to her father for a couple of months during the campaign trail. But I hope to bring her along, you know, when I travel through the city, and that's what has been the experience, you know, of just like learning at school and as well as learning on the ground when her father was traveling around the country. So
let's start off with the thing we call the 5 words. Game is kind of a game. Yeah.
5 words.
Since our show is called comedy, so we're big on words. So we'd like to learn about your words.
Right.
Probably, your...
Bring it on.
Yeah. Okay, so number 1, what is your all-time favorite word ever in English?
Kintsugi. I know it's not English, it's Japanese.
Right.
But it's being translated in English a couple of times. You know, it's a way of life in Japan that if you speak nowadays in Manhattan or in Copenhagen, people understand what they mean. Kintsugi is pretty much a Japanese art ritual that when something is broken, it gets mended by lacquer and gold powder. I mean, it's such a beautiful word. It's just such a beautiful concept that gives you hope. You know, hope floats, you know, that kind of thing. Whatever is broken can be fixed and can be even more beautiful. You know, just to be clear, my Japanese is 全然わかりませんね。勉強しています。とても難しい覚えてません。
Wow. That's pretty fluent.
I go to Tokyo. 私は東京へ行きます。行きましょう。行きたい。行きました。All those things I just simply give up.
Right.
But I try to learn it through watching Netflix, and hopefully comedy would come up with Japanese so I can finally reach my dream of mastering a third language apart from English or Thai. But I think that's my favorite word. I think that's a way of life. That's something that you need in Thai politics. And that's something that you need in this kind of economy, you know, in this kind of state of the world. I think kintsugi, it's something that you know, whatever's broken in the first place can be even more beautiful if you put attention to it and if you don't give up. So that's my all-time favorite word.
And what is your latest new word that you have just learned?
Philavery. Philavery.
Say it again.
Philavery.
Philavery.
Philavery. I actually have a book about it to show you guys.
Wow.
Philavery means a treasury of unusual words.
Oh, okay.
And this book is from 2006. It's one of the first books that I bought when I reached America for my graduate study. And I fell in love with the book because it has so many unusual words like, you know, kakistocracy. Kakistocracy. K-A-K-I-S-T-O-C-R-A-C-Y. It means a system of government in which the rulers are the least competent, least qualified or most unprincipled citizens. You know, it comes up with all these unusual, beautiful words that, take your edge right off at the end of the day. So it's one of my favorite books also, but I couldn't remember what the book's name was or is, And then I felt like, when I was first introduced to Kamnidi, and I felt like if I were to translate your show into an English word, it would be philavery.
Wow. That's a lot better than what I had in my mind. Like, this word is good. It's like nothing but philavery. Okay, I'm going to start using this word more.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
That's such a great
that's
word.
That's something I learned. I know about the book, but I couldn't put my mind to it. It was a mouthful right here. Mm-hmm. And then I went back home that I knew I was going to come on the show. And then I looked in the book in my bookshelf and I found it. And it's called philavery.
Wow.
A treasury of unusual words.
And I can see that you actually
Kakistocracy,
Wow. That's a good word too. We really need to start using that word as well.
Does it ring a bell?
Yeah,
Which kind of
I think kind of.
system?
Kind of. Yeah, that's a good word to use.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, and I can
Kakistocracy.
And I see that you still read the physical book like that real paper bound into a real book.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
You're calling me old, but yes, that's fine.
I think that's classic.
I love it. I just write and read. When I don't have the idea, I read. When I have the idea, but I can't really articulate it, then I write.
Okay.
So I think that's something that just, the best thing for me.
Yeah. So you're not that big on typing and reading from digital devices?
Used to, not anymore. I mean, when I was first time jobber, when you really needed to learn how to use PowerPoint and Excel and Microsoft Word and all that. Mm-hmm. Back in the days, Microsoft 1997 or something like that.
Yeah.
Back in those days, yes, I needed to learn how to type. But now that I have someone to do it for me, so I just read and write.
And I think that's a nice habit to have and keep. Yeah. All right.
To read and write, right?
To read and write.
And speak.
Yeah. And speak, of course.
And connect with one another.
Right. Yeah. So let's go to the third word. You have mentioned your daughter. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about her.
Okay.
What is the one quality word that you and your daughter have in common?
Do you want a sugar-coated one or a real one?
Both, please.
I mean, it's a duty of a daddy to embarrass their daughters. So if it's sugar-coated, it's punctuality.
Okay.
It's punctuality. I mean, given my hectic schedule, I gotta wake up in the morning, make sure she gets to school on time. Then I go to the parliament. So punctuality is something that is really important for us, and that's a sugar-coated one.
Yeah.
The real one would be creepy. I think I don't know where she learned that from, but when we were watching a movie on Netflix on our show, and she was saying the movie is creepy.
Creepy.
And then if the food is not delicious, the food is creepy. If the dress is not pretty, and then she said the dress is creepy. So I have no idea. Don't ask me where she got it from, but I have no idea where she got it from. But everything that is not good is creepy to her. So that's something that is when we spend our quality time together and only two of us knew back then. Now everybody knows. Sorry, Pipim. I mean, I said, it's a job of me to embarrass you, daddy to embarrass daughters. So, but because of that, and if you're in our household, if you're our Alexa, for example, in our house, then you hear the word creepy a lot. Creepy. Sorry about that, Pipim.